Hi, this is another Member Mission Present from Member Mission Presents, and with me as our present is Nicole Utter. Nicole is what year in college?
I'm a sophomore.
Where?
UVM.
And studying what?
Nutrition.
Nutrition. I've asked Nicole to give us the time to talk because she does two things we want to hear about. One is you're managing the nursery school, supervising the nursery here on Sunday morning, and that's why we're sitting here in the nursery area. That's what it looks like, and that's what it is. And then I want to hear about her work on the search committee for the interim pastor. So let's begin with your work here at the nursery. What are some of your jobs as supervisor?
My jobs include making sure that the area is safe and clean for the kids to be here, making sure that the parents feel safe leaving their kids here, and my biggest role that I take most seriously is making sure that the kids have fun.
Oh. And who plans the lessons?
I plan the lessons.
And do you have a curriculum you follow?
I do not have a curriculum. I just come up with it weekly. We do different things. We have a lot of playtime. It's a large group. I usually have about 12 kids. So it's hard to keep that many young kids focused on one project for a while. But we do things. We've made bookmarks and calendars, and we did a Valentine's project. So we have projects almost every week, and we have different coloring activities, and that's about what we do.
Got it. And tell me, how do you see God at work among the kids?
Well, I've always had a passion with working with kids, and I think that having God help us in the nursery and as a church to keep our Sunday school program that is newly started rolling and keeping it going is really important. Making sure that the kids have fun and want to come back and know that church is a place that they want to go. It's not a punishment.
And how do you see God helping you in your work with them?
Well, I love working with kids, and so I think God is just calling me to help me maybe take some stresses out of my weekly life and put it into action here, working with the kids, and just an outlet, and making sure that they want to come back.
And if I recall it, I've heard you at other times talk about the long term. You're hoping that with this kind of a start, the kids will stay with the church and what it offers as they grow up. Yeah,
I saw a lot of kids my age when I was in Sunday school stop coming. And so I think that it's really important that the Sunday school program as a whole works to keep kids interested all the way up through so that they have somewhere to go in a church family that they feel confident and can trust and rely on throughout high school. I think it's really important.
That last is what they say really counts with teenagers. Let's hear about your other work on the search committee for an interim pastor. How often did that group meet?
We met once a week.
And for how long?
We met for many months, probably 8 or 10 months.
Wow, once a week. And you were in high school?
Yep, I was a senior.
God, that meant you had to get everything done in order to get to the meeting.
Yes, it did.
And how did you see God at work in that committee as they pursued their task?
Well, God was definitely at work with that committee. I think we had 6 people on the committee at the time, and to keep everyone's opinions and strong feelings toward what they're looking for in a minister and work them all out to come together and figure out what we're actually looking for in one person. He definitely helped mediate a lot of that and help us come together and maybe realize that something that we thought was really important isn't that big of a deal in the big scheme of someone who we're looking for. So.
And you were on the committee. How did you see God helping you as a committee member?
Well, I was the youngest committee member, and so I think God helped me to go to the meetings every week and feel like I was a part of it, and He helped me to feel really comfortable with the people and speak what I felt. There's a generation gap, obviously, between me and the other committee members, so some of the things we were looking for might have been a little bit different. So I think that he helped to mediate some of that. But I also think that he was a really big role in helping me feel like a really big part of this church community.
It surely would do that. And it was so helpful to have a person of your age with that group, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And being part of that church myself now, I'm delighted to hear the story from inside. Thank you so much, Nicole.
No problem.